Okay, so anyway, me and my friend Tamim, we just played some Battlefield 3. We started out with a campaign at first, and things didn't go too well. Basically, we didn't realize it was one of these games where you die quickly and you have to assess the situation, but like, after 4 minutes into the campaign, we got the hang of it. Multiplayer, again, we started out pretty bad. We had negative kill to death ratios, but on our second tries, it adjusted, like, we got better, and our kill to death ratios were positive, a little barely. And I just realized our favorite class is the engineer because like he has a rocket launcher and all, and we can use it to blow up buildings, screw snipers up, things like that. So anyway, I have to say Battlefield 3 is a great game. It really does capture the real world on how U.S. Marines are currently fighting. Oh yeah, sorry I paused. I sneezed there. Yeah, this isn't a campaign match where I did badly. I decided to play it the second time. You see, Battlefield 3 doesn't have theater mode, so I can't really tell if I'm going to do good on a match or if I'm gonna do bad. But I assure you, I will upload some multiplayer videos of Battlefield 3 soon. So anyway, you're playing as the guy named Sergeant Blackburn, which I really like. I like his name, Sergeant Blackburn. But what I don't like about the story is that it's two Black Ops. Basically what I mean is that, first of all, he's being interrogated. It's gonna make a bad story. And I thought the point of Battlefield 3 was to beat Black Ops, not play its own game. But anyway, if you take this each level, ignoring the interrogation, the story does make sense. And you're part of a 5-man squad. I like it when you're in the squad. It had some good characters, like in Bad Company too. I like the guys from Bad Company a lot. Oh yeah, and as you can notice, the graphics are perfect, and I can tell what's real and what... I can tell what's an enemy and what's not an enemy. Unlike Call of Duty, the enemies look similar to the environment. I don't know whether or not that was intentional. Okay, so here I'm meeting up with my African-American sergeant. I'm not racist. I've just noticed that there are a lot of African-American sergeants in video gaming, starting with Sergeant Major Johnson from Halo, Sergeant Foley from Call of Duty, and now him. And he sounds just like Sergeant Foley. Again, I thought the point was to beat Call of Duty, not play its own game. But anyway, he doesn't have that much of a role. I played 4 campaign missions. There's some parts made it boring of the campaign. And speaking of having a Sergeant Foley, you know how he tells you to aim down your sights a lot? Well, I realized in Battlefield 3 the best way to kill is by hip fire because you die quickly. You want to aim down your sights when you're far away, but in close range, the guns don't, the crosshairs don't expand too much, so it's okay when you want to hip fire. So, as a reversal of what Sergeant Foley would say, fire from the hip, soldier! So anyway, are you wondering, am I too young to be playing this game? Well, when I got it at GameStop, it was rated teen, so I pre-ordered it, but then it got rated M. They wouldn't really give it to me, but I showed them my receipt, so it would be stealing if they didn't give me the game, and they did. But I promised them I wouldn't do bad stuff or anything. I'm a nice guy. So anyway, I think I'm playing as the squad sniper. Well, actually, I think I'm the leader of the squad. And my secondary is a sniper, and I've noticed that the soldiers in your squad are reflecting those of the classes of Battlefield 3. One of them has an assault rifle and is the medic. One of them has is the support. One of them's the engineer because he has the rocket launcher. The support guy has an LMG, and there's the 5th one. I don't know what's his role really. His name is Chaffin or something. Yeah, Chaffin. I don't know what's his role. He kind of looks like he's the commander at first because I have to follow him, but then you realize he's not. You'll see why. I'm not going to spoil it. But I think Chaffin could be some sort of recon man. I've noticed that a lot these days it's the US Marines who are the main characters, not the US Army. I know in Modern Warfare 2 you had the US Army Rangers, but now it's all Marines. I don't know why. And I noticed you don't play a lot as the US Air Force, maybe because it would seem kind of overpowered to just go on a plane and start killing stuff instantly. Which reminds me, in games where I have to call in airstrikes... Oh, never mind that. Oh, there goes Chaffin. He's not dead, just to let you know. So yeah, this is Chaffin's final appearance. Not that he's dead, but he's WIA. And this Battlefield 3 game does have these moments where you have to press buttons. I really, really like that. Because it's like an adventure game like in God of War. You have to press buttons to make things work. It's way better than COD. And watch me blow stuff up. you're fighting Iran. Well, they're not Iranians. They're like a terrorist group. I don't know why. I thought it was kind of yesterday to fight Iranians. I thought you were fighting Russians. But then again, for the past 2 years in gaming's, your main games you're either fighting North Korea, like in Homefront and in Crisis 1, or you're fighting Russians, like in Call of Duty. And so now it's going pretty well. On the first time I played, I would usually die at this point. I didn't realize how quickly I did die. But once you get the hang of it, you can do well. Plus, I'm playing on normal difficulty. So, well, okay, now there are gonna be a couple of snipers right here. It's not the main sniper who shot Chaffin. And you have two friendlies who are in command. They're gonna heal Chaffin, so don't worry, Chaffin, you're not gonna die. And watch me screw up these snipers. So you see, unlike Call of Duty, when you throw a grenade at something or a rocket launcher, it blows up. Not to take an overpowered AC-130, you fire onto terminal, and you hope in vain that it's gonna blow up. No, but it just stays exactly the same. So anyway, I screwed these snipers up, and as you can see, I have the Iranian flag. I'm beginning to wonder if they were inspired by the whole Arab Spring thing. Iran doesn't have an Arab Spring, I guess. But like, you know, if there's a lot of fighting going on in these Arabic countries for freedom, Gaddafi's dead and all, Bin Laden's dead, Saddam Hussein's dead, Osama bin Laden from Iraq's dead, so now what, they're gonna drag Iran in, even though this game is set in 2014. So that reminds me, in many games when it's set in 2014, I know it's not a super future, but it is technically the future. Shouldn't they stop using M4A ones? Shouldn't have they completely moved on to the Scar HNACR? That's why I like wonder a lot. Well, I guess they did move on because there's no AK-47, there's AK-47M, so I guess they are keeping up with the program. So now I'm just sprinting. You can sprint forever. I don't know. It doesn't seem too realistic, like you're gonna get tired eventually, but maybe I'm just sprinting to like a small amount. Oh yeah, Chapin's like, he's okay, like I said. Good for me medics. So this is the level I saw at E3, and Battlefield 3 looked really good, and there's a big surprise at the end. So as for multiplayer, I think it's pretty good and all, but the thing is that the flashlight's kind of overpowered, it blinds you, and the flashlight's a useless attachment. Like, you use it to see in the dark, but you can just increase the brightness of your screen, and it's not meant for blinding people, and half the maps are in like daylight. No, I think majority of the maps are in daylight. So, anyway, I like playing as classes. You have the engineer who has like carabines for those non-really militaristic types. It's like an assault rifle, but they're lighter, less accurate, but they do have a high rate of fire. And carabines are what's in the military. And engineers also have rocket launchers, so I can use it to, like, you know, screw up snipers. And then you have recon who have snipers. Then I really, for some reason, hate recons in this game, because like when I play as a recon, it takes me forever to kill some guy with my sniper, like 3 shots, 1 shot if it's a headshot. But for some reason, like a recon can kill me in 1 hit. So, and then you have assault, but for some reason they're medics. I play Battlefield Play for Free, like I play it on my computer, and basically medics have LMGs and the medkit, and the assault could replenish ammo, but now it's the support to have the LMGs, and they're the ones to replenish ammo. And, well, engineer is just my favorite class. My friend Tamim, he's more of the guy who plays science fiction games, you know, games where you don't die too quickly. He's not really into these military games and all, but he did like it when we play as engineer, because with the rocket launcher. So anyway, this is we're at E3, and I'm shooting this guy, but he's not taking any damage. In real life, when you shoot a friendly, I'm pretty sure they're gonna shoot you down and you're gonna get executed or something if they don't kill you first. Alright, so this is the part where we're gonna get rid of that stupid sniper and avenge the injury of Chaffin. This video is pretty long, so I think I'm probably gonna stop it when the building does collapse. So anyway, in all, I really think that Battlefield 3 is a great game. In terms of story, I prefer Bad Company 2 a lot more because, like, you have like humoristic characters like Sweetwater and Haggard, how they always argue, and Marlowe, the cool guy. And again, another African-American sniper who's a complete reference to Sergeant Major Johnson. I forgot his name. So, anyway, I just destroyed the building like an E3.
Good effect on target.
And, right, so there's like around another 10 minutes to this game. I think I did die once. So I think I'm just gonna probably just stop it here. So now, if you have Battlefield 3, I recommend you really get it, check it out. And I'm playing on console. Oh, and I just like knifed a plant to symbolize how our nature is dying. Hit the subliminal message, people. So anyway, I'm playing on the Xbox 360. A lot of people did tell me to get it on PC, but I have a MacBook, but I have a Windows 7 partition. I played Battlefield Play for free on it. Works pretty well, but I just decided to get it on console because it's easier for me to record my gameplay, and I'm more familiar with the Xbox 360 in general. It doesn't really matter what platform you use, though. Though, if you're a PC gamer, I recommend sticking to the PC. If you're a PS3 gamer, I recommend sticking to the PlayStation 3. And if you're an Xbox 360 gamer, I recommend you stick to the 360. I was gonna say just one more thing. Just hold on a moment. Just enjoy this gameplay. Okay, sorry, but I remember what I was gonna say. Okay, so basically, I really think it's stupid how you have to have an account to play online. I know you have to do that for Call of Duty. I think you have to subscribe to Call of Duty Elite to get some features. I really think it's pretty dumb on how you have to have an account. When I get a game, I expect to play multiplayer quickly, not set on an account. I was even experiencing a glitch where I couldn't log in to EA Online and I couldn't play multiplayer. So if you're like a game developer, screw the idea of having an online account. And if I give them an online account to keep track of their stats, not like so they can play online. Well, anyway, all in all, this is Battlefield 3 for you. Great game. Peace.
Misfit 1-3, this is Doc Holliday. Many thanks. We're through. We'll take care of your buddy.